to my channel, Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. In today's video, we are finally going to get around to box number 3 of that big painting fairy haul that I had gotten. First, I want to say a big welcome to everybody. Thank you so much for coming by to check out my video, hang out for me for a little bit. If you are new, hope you'll enjoy the video and consider becoming part of the family here and hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell if you would like to be notified when I upload my new videos. And if all of you enjoyed this video, please give me that thumbs up just to help other cross-stitch enthusiasts find their way to me and help me out. All right, so again, this one has been a bit coming. I did already do the first 2 large boxes. In between, I did a small one that came in because it was Christmas themed, but still had this last of these large boxes to do. And this thing is really heavy. And again, this was such a big haul that I forgot what is in here again. Because there was just so much between these 3 huge boxes. I think this was one of the largest boxes I've ever received because they all 3 came together. This box was huge and it was extremely heavy because each of these boxes have been heavy. All right, but first, before we get into what is in this last of the big boxes, just wanted to show you really quick the website. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Hopefully make it a little bit easier to see. Hopefully it won't be too much glare. As I am filming, it is Thursday, November 27th. It is Thanksgiving Day, but by the time you see this, it will not be. So if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a wonderful one. It is 6:45 in the morning. I was still up very early today, even though I'm not working. Hubby had to work, and we actually had to get up extra early because he had to go in earlier than usual. So I've been up since 3:30. So, a little bit really quick about Painting Fairy Cross Stitch. Most of you are already aware of them. But if you are not, if you are new, maybe you're just starting out on cross stitching like I was less than 2 years ago. They do, this is what the Painting Fairy website looks like. As you can see, it does say free shipping on all orders over $49. No customs duties for US, Canada, European Union, and UK orders. That is huge for me. Being here in the US, I like to know I'm not going to get charged extra for the customs duties. All right, so, and again, free shipping on orders over $49. You can bet I always would make sure my order is over $49. That way I'm getting something for my money, not paying to get something here. All right, so as you can see, you can go by home, cross stitch kits, embroidery thread, all fabric and stitchables, tools, and click on more links, and it has patterns, custom. You can check your order and all that. All right, so Painting Fairy does have their own embroidery thread. Looks pretty much identical to DMC. It is sourced from the same region as DMC. You can't really tell a difference. I have done a side-by-side a couple of times in videos. The main difference is the DMC is 65 cents. The Painting Fairy brand is 30. All right, so now I do want to point out, I believe there are a few DMC shades, especially the newer ones and the more specialty ones, that the Painting Fairy brand does not offer. But you can get both brands here. All right, and then you can just kind of scroll through this way. They do have the frames, the stands. Sorry for the noise you hear. We have cats in the background being naughty. One moment. One of these kittens has a thing for glasses. I mean, they like a lot of things, but this particular kitten has a particular thing for glasses, and she had mine. All right, that was the noise you heard. But again, you can click on one of these links, or you can just scroll through. And as you can see, they have kits as little as 99 cents. They are tiny. I have found I do like tiny ones because in between all the big ones, because then I get the occasional finish instead of it being 5 years. Because a lot of my projects are huge. They have fabrics. They have a lot here to offer. Painting Fairy Cross Stitch is everything cross stitch related. Okay. All their information will be in the description box down below, as well as a 5% discount link, which I believe is just Callie Jenny, to get 5% off your order. All right, just make sure that when you apply the discount code that your shopping cart is still $49 or more, so you don't get stuck with shipping. All right, who is ready to see what is in this beautiful box? This, of course, is the standard Painting Fairy cross stitch box that I love. Does say Painting Fairy cross stitch, beautiful color. Of course, I love this color. That's probably partly why I love this box so much, because one of my absolute favorite colors is seafoam green, and this is pretty much what that color is. Make your handicraft more valuable. It is a very sturdy box. And then over here, so I'm sitting here taping. I'm not even sure how much I had paused. I had accidentally paused it. I pulled everything out of the box. This is what there is. So sorry you did not get to see it. But I just pulled it out of here. And that was everything that was in the box. And I showed you all the information on the back. The stitches, the different types of stitches, the green environment certificate, high def, 447 DMC colors. I went over all of that. I do apologize. I don't think it filmed it. But hopefully it did, so I don't have to do this one all over again, or at least just not the intro. Okay, so this was everything in the box. So let us, I know what this is going to be, because in one of the other videos, I think it was the first one, let me move this stuff over here, I had showed you I had gotten an extra set of those stretcher bars, but it only had one of them in that box, so I knew the other one had to be in a different box, and here it is. Just this is heavy, so it's no wonder that box was so heavy. But look at how pretty. I love that one. Oh, the night sky. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. So now I have them both. I pulled this one out of an earlier box. I think it was the first of the big ones. But so I got those. Sorry for the noise. Okay, so let us see what all we have here. Remind myself. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So with the Painting Fairy, all of their kits come in these nice big resealable bags. Move the kitty out of the way. See if I can sit down here for at least a moment. This is my second video today, and I've been up since 3:30 a.m. and I'm tired. I'm actually on my third cup of coffee. What did I do with it? Hold on, let me grab it. Because I am really needing this today. All right, let me take a drink. All right, let us see what is in this one. Remember, these are resealable. If this pops off, you can just squeeze it back on and it will work. I've done it. And let us see what we have in this one. Now, I did already get my toolkit in the one of the previous boxes. I got a big toolkit with all the needles and scissors and all that stuff. You would have seen it in one of the other unboxings. So I did get that. They do not put them in every individual kit. They put a bag in the box for your order. Okay, so let us see what we have. Again, let's move that out of the way. I love these envelopes they started putting these charts in. So very nice envelope, very well made, nice strong snap. And this one is, yes, Lantern Flower Garden. Now I think they had this one in an even larger size. I got the smaller one, but look how pretty. Look at the beautiful colors in that. That is gorgeous. It looks like crystal flowers. And then the bubbles is so pretty. And the big one, yeah, the big one is also a stunner. But the big one is big. And I have so many really big ones. So pretty though. Again, this one's called Lantern Flower Garden. I am pretty sure I got it in 14 count, but we'll see when I open up the canvas. And again, that is the item number. You could do a search, just put in the item number and it would pull that for you. I'll have a link. I'll try to put a link right to this In the description box, there will also be my affiliate link if you would like to use it. You certainly do not have to. It does help out my channel, but it's absolutely up to you. And all the other information, of course, for them will be down there as well. Okay, and one of the things Painting Fairy does, they don't really do this for their little kids. I want to make sure I'm zoomed in good here. Ever since an update that they did recently, the zoom has been kind of iffy. All right, so one of the things that they do with the larger kits is if they use a symbol multiple times, they put them in these boxes so you can refer to this to help you discern which one it actually is, because obviously the print on these canvases are very small unless you get it in one of the like 11 count or 9 count. Starting from like 14, 16, 18, those are all small count. It's going to be harder to make out these symbols. So they do put them in blocks like this to make it a little bit easier for you. Okay, then we do have our color list, and wow, there's 94 colors in this. Well, there might be some repeats, I'm not sure. I'll try to remember to count the actual different colors that we have when I pull out the floss. But this is all in full crosses. There are no backstitch, no French knots, none of that. It does look like they have blends from 44 to 94. So wow, 50 blends. So it's gonna be a whole lot of blends. There's more blends than there isn't. It's easy though. Again, you just take one strand of each color for that symbol. I have recently found out when I do that, I will probably cut the strands in half, just because when I typically stitch, I take one strand and fold it in half, and I prefer that length. I have less problems with it knotting when I do that. Okay, so that is our symbol legend. And then of course we have our chart. I'm not going to show you all of it, of course. I'll just show you this one so you can get an idea just how clear it is. It's very clear, easy to read. If you had to refer to this, you absolutely could, or if you decided you wanted to stitch this and count it, absolutely would not be a problem. Okay, and then let's see how many pages we have for the chart, because it does start with 1. For the chart part, 12. Okay, so there's 12 chart pages. Okay, that is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let us go ahead and take a look at our canvas first. We'll take a look at the floss next. And I could tell this one's like really stiff. Some are more stiff than others, but you can work this, you know, roll it up and squeeze it both directions until it's as soft as you would like it. But look at all this extra border. That is so nice. If you like to put your canvases in Q-snaps or scroll frames, this is absolutely wonderful because there's plenty of room all the way around it to do that. And again, for anything you can't read, you can use your Google Translate and it will clear that up for you. I want to make sure you can see this. This is in 14 count. This one is 300 by 300. So this one is still a really good size. So the fact that they have one that's actually considerably bigger, you can imagine how large that one is. And then of course it has all the same information that they have on the box. All right, let us see how much of this we're going to be able to get in the frame. Now I do have much larger ones, but this one is still a really good size, and for some of you, you might consider this extremely large. All right, I'm going to just make sure you can see it all, so that is good. It does have the symbol legend here along the side. I really don't use this one. I always use the one that's part of the paper chart, so when I put this back in the envelope, I will have this picture on one side, and then I will take the symbol legend And I will put it back in. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. So I'll have the picture on one side and the legend on the other, and don't even have to take this out. It does, however, match this symbol legend if you do like to use this and need to refer to the canvas or the chart for it, paper chart for any reason. The legend does match. They all do. I'm not even going to check it anymore because every single time I've ever checked it, it matched. Sorry for the noises in my chair. I'm trying to get comfortable again. All right, so you can see this is absolutely gorgeous. You can see the big flowers. You can see the bubbles. This one is beautiful. And I'm sure you can also see, as I can, that there are a lot of busy looking areas. Now there are some considerable large block areas too. So if you get tired of working on the busy areas, you can do some block stitching and then go back to one of the busier areas. But it is beautiful. All right, let us zoom in. Take a closer look at the printing. Let me actually make it zoom. I used to do it, the zooming in and out beautifully all by itself before, but now I feel like I always have to help it out. Okay, so you can see how clear this is. You can read it very well. There's no bleeding of colors, no blurring, no blending. It's very clear. I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason, this just feels, there, maybe that's better. It didn't seem like it had the correct view of it, but all right, we're good now. Anyway, so you can see it is very clear. Some areas, yes, are going to be very busy. All right, let's zoom back out a little bit. But at the same time, you can see there are a lot of large areas over here, down here, a lot of block stitching as well. So you can switch off. I'd say most of it, you zoom it way back out here. I would say most of it looks pretty easy stitching. Even within this flower, there is a whole lot of the same color in here. There, again, are areas, especially around the edges, where it's going to give it definition with the different color changes that are busy. But I'd say most of this canvas actually looks pretty easy to stitch. And again, all full stitch. And again, do make sure you do not get your canvases wet because this ink will smear, run, and fade, and you will no longer have a stamped kit. You will have to do it counted. Because when you are all done, you are going to wash this kit and all this ink will disappear. All you'll be left with is the beautiful white canvas and your floss, your picture that you created. Let's see. This is serged all the way around. As always, all of theirs are, even their tiny ones, always stitched all the way around. All right, let us go ahead and take a look at our floss. Really need to move this along. I'm already at almost 19 minutes and I still have another one to show you. Jeez, I don't know how I do it. All right. Well, this, I can see these colors already. Oh my gosh, I love these colors. How could you not? I mean, man, oh man. Look at this. Just look at this extra one here. Look at that. It is so, this color is so beautiful. It almost glows. This, oh my gosh, I just love this. It says color 820. It's like one of the best colors ever, in my opinion. This thing is beautiful. Okay. Put that one over here out of this on the side. Okay. We have, let's see how many actual colors we have. So each card is 30. So we have 30, 60, this would be 15, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 79 separate colors, which is a lot. And look at all that purple happiness all wrapped up in a pink bow. I'm not going to take the bow out because I'm not sure where I'm going to start this and I want to keep it as neat as possible. I'm just going to go through it like this. You can see all the beautiful colors. It's like every shade of purple ever and maybe every shade of blue with some pops of pinks and magenta. This beautiful baby blue here. And then look at these pretty blues. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then these pinks, this gorgeous mauve pink here. Another gorgeous blue. And of course, these purples are to die for. These are all beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful color palette for sure. Let me just kind of do it like, well, I don't want to take it apart, so. But it's kind of a little close-up view of some of them. So pretty. Absolutely beautiful colors for sure. Okay, that is this one. So just to recap really quick. I don't want to get that in my coffee. I would be so sad. I really should move my coffee out of the way because that is dangerous. All right, so we got our beautiful canvas, very well rendered. And of course, we got our gorgeous floss. Look at that. Yes, it's early in the morning. I'm at home. I'm still in my PJs. It's okay. All right, beautiful colors here, our extra. And of course, our chart. And then we got the toolkit again, separate in a bag. Okay, there we go. Had to zoom. Separate in a bag that I already showed in previous videos. So, okay, so that is it for this one. So let me move this one out of the way, and then we will do the next one. Okay, I'm going to try to go through this one a little bit quicker just because, again, we're already at almost 22 minutes. So I am a windbag. All right, let's go ahead and get this one out. Again, resealable bag. This one feels bigger. Okay, put that out of the way. And let's see what we have with this one. Another envelope, of course, that has our chart. Oh, yes, the beautiful hummingbird. This one is actually called Vibrant Hummingbird. And look at how pretty. This one also, all those colors in it. And for anyone who's been with me for any bit of time, you know I love color. And this is gorgeous. Look at all the detail in that. Even just the detail in the feathers. It's so pretty. Imagine this completed. It's beautiful. Okay, that is our cover page. And again, of course, we have our boxes. Oh, I could already tell this one's going to have even more colors. So again, they separated the boxes by symbol legend again. So if you're looking for a particular symbol, you might not be sure when you're looking at the canvas because it's really small. You can refer to the chart here, and there's Starfire. Of course, we could not get through a video without Starfire saying hello. Okay, and then we have our colors. 2 pages of colors, mind you. Wow. All right, so this says 129. Now, some of these might be repeated because we have blends. There are blends from 86 to 129. But that is a whole lot of colors. That is a lot of colors. And she's going to jump around. We might have to stop and move her. But yeah. But again, all full cross stitch with some blends. Okay. Then a quick peek at our chart. So you can see how clear it is. Very clear. Easy to read. It always is. It's never a surprise for me. It would be a surprise if it weren't. Okay, and let me go ahead and put that back in here. Now, because this one has multiple pages for the color scheme, this one I would not bother with the symbol legend out on one side because I'm going to have to take them out regardless. Okay, so now we're going to move Starfire. See you do. Go. All right, got to move right away. Okay. See if we can get through this before she jumps back up here. Sometimes she's pretty insistent. All right. And again, this one is going to be larger. Not by too much, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to show it all to you. I might have to turn it sideways to show it all to you. Let's try that. Okay, yeah. See, that way you can see all of it. Barely. So this would be the top. that you're looking at. The Hummingbird, of course, here in the middle. This one's very busy through this section. It does has more, I'd say, rivers. There are some block stitching in here, but not a ton. Again, lots of, look at this, how rude. Look, she just right on my canvas, really? No respect. I get no respect around here. No respect. Didn't I tell you I had to get down? People, I'm trying to show people the video. Oh, really? Really? Right there, huh? Right there. Smack dab in the middle, too, huh? Yeah, I know. You're pretty. Yes, look at her. Yeah, I love you, Mom. I love you too, baby girl. But guess what? You gotta move. Okay, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, what a sweet baby. All right. I'm going to have to give her some lovies when we're done. I feel so bad making her move. And I think she's going to try to jump up here again. No. All right, let's get through this while we can. All right, I'm going to go ahead and flip it this way. You won't be able to see it all again, but you already did. Of course, it has all the information across the top again. Same information is on the box. We have our symbol legend all the way down the side. Again, serged all the way around as always. Beautiful bright white canvas. Lots of edges around the border. Easily can put it in a frame. Beautiful white. It is stiff again. This one you would also need to work as well. It does have some kind of spot. I don't know, some ink smear down here at the bottom, but it's not even anywhere near the picture, so I'm not really worried about it, and I'm sure it will wash out regardless. And yeah, beautiful canvas. And you know what? I don't even think we zoomed in yet. I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to go through this so fast. All right, let's zoom in and take a look. Let's make sure it zooms. As again, you can see it has some definite busy areas in here. There we go. Got to find my finger where I'm at. Definitely busy areas, but again, there are also some that are not so bad. I'm sorry, that is her. She just really wants up here bad. She wants my attention. All right. So as you can see, beautiful as always. All right, I'm just going to turn this over and take a quick look at our floss. Hold on one moment. Okay. We're going to count how many colors we actually have. Oh, I can see already. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. You know, that means a lot. Zoom. Okay, and again, this one's wrapped up in a beautiful green bow. This looks like a forest to me. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, all these colors. Look at that. Look at this beautiful colors. All right, let's see how many cards, how many colors. Again, each card has 30. So we have 30, 60, 90, 120, 135, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What? How could there be that many? It didn't say that many. I'm so sorry, everybody. She is back up here again. She wants her attention today. I'm trying to see if they have some of these doubled up. I'm not quite sure how there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so there's 30 colors per card. Now, granted, I know I've been up since 3:30, but you guys let me know if I'm losing my mind. I'm pretty sure it said 129 colors. No. Yeah, 129. So why am I counting more? I'm counting 30, 60, 90, 120. Another 15 would, oh, is this a smaller card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No. So 120 plus 15 is 135 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be 143 colors. So you know what? This says 129 on that chart list, but you know, remember 50 of those were blends, and I'm thinking there must be several of those blends where both of the colors in that blend were a different color that had not been previously listed. So there's actually, for the first time to my memory of doing these unboxings, there's actually more colors than what the chart listed, because it just listed it by symbols. I should, from now on, I think I'm just going to say there's 129 symbols. The colors could be less or more, because obviously some of those blends, it was 2 colors for that one, and they were both new. Because there was, what I say, 143 colors in this one. So that is a lot of colors. So all these beautiful greens though. Look at that. Very pretty. So we got, I'm just going to go through these again. I don't know when I'm going to start this one. I don't want to take the bow off. But you can see all these colors very well. They are very beautiful colors. And so many of them. so many. I mean, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let us do, again, we're going to just kind of show all of them. There's so many because there's so many cards. I mean, there's a lot of them, you're just not going to be able to see them all. But let's do it like this, so you at least get an idea of some of them. Again, these beautiful colors. That's only half of them, again, because you can't see the other side of the floss cards. But you get the idea. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so let me move Starfire again so we can once again sum up what we got. So one moment. Okay, let's flip our canvas back over. Huge canvas. I'm going to go ahead and turn it this way so you can once again see all of it for the most part. So we got our gorgeous canvas that was beautifully rendered. We got our gorgeous floss, all 143 colors of it. And she's back. Good Lord. She is just insistent today. You see it. It's not just me. She's insistent. I'm gonna wait until I just turn the camera off to go ahead and move her again. You get the idea. And of course the bag to put it all back into. That is what we got. So you guys let me know what you think. Do any of you already have any of these that I have shown you in these last 3 boxes? Have you gotten the frames or the stands? Let me know what you have gotten. What do you think? Love you guys. Again, all the information for Painting Fairy will be in the description box down below. If you have not already, hit that thumbs up button. If you could hit that just to help me out. If you enjoyed the video, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for spending all this time. I know I took forever. And I hope all of you will always be safe, always be blessed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye.